That's not actually my hair, that's just a wig. Hey, what's up? Uh, it's a face reveal stream. I've done a face reveal before, but that was on a post that I made with a picture. This is actually me in the flesh moving around. I'm talking you to this microphone that you see right here. And now my camera can't track me anymore because I felt like having my model right there. I'm gonna put this back down now. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm currently on, like, some ADHD meds right now, so my brain's kind of, like, working very differently than it normally does. And, I've just been kind of, like, sipping this Monster Energy, like, a tiny bit at a time. And once I'm done with that, I got this, spicy Mountain Dew. Because, it's caffeine. Yeah. And, I always like to taste a Monster because it's got that sour apple taste. I like sour things. Sour apple's one of my favorite flavors out there. But yeah, it doesn't look like really anybody's here yet, so I'm basically talking to nobody, and you'll probably just see, like, the VOD, if that's even gonna be there. I hope there's... Will there be a VOD? Hold on, let me check my settings. If there's not gonna be a VOD, I'm gonna be super upset. Let's see... I'm not even sure if I know how to set up a VOD. See. Actually, I think it's already set up. I don't think I have to worry about that. Yep. It's a little bit windy outside. Yes. Anywho, it is, this time... There are a lot of things I actually forgot to do already, but I'll worry about that later. I know I don't really have, like, an automatic stream schedule button thingy on my Discord, but, I did not set up for my YouTube yet, so I'm just gonna manually post that really quick in my Discord server, because I forgot. And, fortunately, I just copied a link to that, so... I'm just gonna quickly hop in my server, and there we go. Bam. Yeah, there we go. That's epic. You know what else is epic? I am epic. Why am I epic? It's because I, like, super... There's like drops of something on my chair. This makes me upset. This triggers my tisms. Anyways, whatever. So, I'm just gonna try to ask you guys to try maybe ignore any sounds you hear in the background because my room currently doesn't have a door, so I have to be like a little bit quieter than I normally would be because I don't have a door, and I can hear what they are doing. They can hear what I'm doing if I'm loud enough. And I'm just gonna have to be as quiet as I can. And yeah, today I'm not really doing anything too productive. I'm just making my own tabletop RPG system based on Fate, as in like Type Moon Fate. I want to put like a custom like text up here somewhere, maybe down here, or actually I think up here would probably work, but I don't know. I want to keep Mordred a shot because Mordred, to be with you, I think Mordred's probably one of the best girls in the roster of Fate characters. It's funny to say that, considering that, well, you see King Arthur here, but if I just how do I quickly do this? On my other monitor, there's Mordred. How do I mirror this? So how do I accidentally show the critical information? No, I have an idea. I'm just gonna make another display capture. There's display capture. Called display capture 2. And then I'm going to just hide that. Change it to my other monitor. Hide this one so you can't see it. Move this over here. And then, bam. Yeah, that's my other monitor. It's, he's a good girl. I'm pretty sure everybody would approve of this one. I like how she glares at me. You can't see the other eye because of the chat box in the way, but her other eye is also open. I like the little flower detailing right here. It's super pretty. Very epic looking. Save for this one. This one looks really nice. You can't see the other eye as that's open too. It's visible, but my webcam's covering it this time, so you can't see that one. But yeah, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. I lost track of my mouse for a second. We're gonna just open this window back up, and I just feel like working on this because I think the ADHD medication that I took earlier is like causing my brain to work for more productive things that are also not productive at the same time, because it's really hard to determine if this is actually a productive activity, mostly for the sole purpose that well, I'm making a game basically, but at the same time this takes like time, effort, and like focus, and I definitely wanted to do this a lot bit more since earlier this morning before I took my med. I watched Giga's video on the Fate lore, poorly explained, and well, I definitely learned a couple things I didn't know, like how magic and magecraft are two completely different things in the universe of Fate, which can do a complete shock to me. Yeah. But now I'm trying to come up with like add some you know, basic skills, because you got your attributes. You know, I think this is good enough. Let's work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 attributes. Yeah, I think that's fine right there. Yeah, you got your skills. I'm still trying to think of more things for this. They kind of come naturally to me over time, so I'm not trying to force myself to come up with things. I just like think about things as I do other things, and eventually I come up with shit and I put it there. I don't try to like make it perfect immediately. I just like slap it down and like say, okay, this works for now. I'll clean it up later. That's the one big thing about making anything. Don't try to make it perfect on your first try. Just slap it down, and if it looks like shit, you can fix it later when you have a better idea for it. And if it doesn't work out in the end, just get rid of it. Or, when it comes to, like, according to, you know, Garnt, from Giga, I think one piece of advice that I'd say is a pretty good advice that he gave when it came to Fate lore. For the most part, just don't worry about it. Honestly, I agree with that. The Fate lore is kind of weird. Had to catch my breath there. Yeah, I did not take that much time to breathe. It's probably because of the caffeine and the ADHD meds. I got like this weird like energetic concentration going on, and I'm mostly concentrating on talking. I should probably focus less on talking and more on getting this shit done. Oh yeah, we got backgrounds. I want to try and add more, but I feel like these 10 right here, pretty solid. Yeah. It's a pretty solid amount of backgrounds you got. I'm gonna just copy and delete that. See if that fits. Yeah, that fits. Awesome. Yes. Okay, I'm also going through and like making some edits here because I know I put like magic down in a couple of areas, so I'm trying to like put down some things that are specifically making it say magecraft and not magic, because well, they're not the same thing in Fate, which is just mind-blowing to me. I think it's really weird. I think I logged into the wrong thing on Streamlabs. Ah, whatever. I'll worry about that later. That's not important right now. I won't worry. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we got combat rules. Yeah, we got defense rules. Something that Rin should have learned in the visual novel. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you are innocent. If you know what I'm talking about, you are incredibly based. Yeah, this is me I guess this is more of like a preview of like what I've gotten done so far. This is not gonna be I don't think this will be the finished product for certain. I forgot to add S's at the end of these. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be a dice pool D8 system. I should mention that. That bothered me. Yeah, it's introduction right here. Yeah, hello, mage. It's italicized, so you know it stands out. Should probably shave by the end of the night. But yeah, you know, you got the D8s stuff. Yeah. There are going to be rolls on like exploding dice, which if you don't know what that means, exploding dice are basically if you roll an 8 on a D8, you roll another D8. And this stacks. So if you keep rolling 8s on a D8, you can just keep rolling D8s, and that'll like make an absurd success rate. Because it's mostly meant to be like in the element of like the fate is like super broken. So why don't I just make a mechanic that breaks the system completely, but is like not guaranteed to happen? I feel like that would make things like super fun to do. My jaw hurts today for some reason. But yeah, there is also going to be D% or D100 that you're going to be using for a couple of things in this. Mostly it's rolling your backstory. Right here, you can see 1 through 10, and it repeats that whole process to 100. That's roll within any of these numbers. That will determine your backstory. The same thing for the class of heroic spirit you summon. Yeah. You might want to be careful on which one you roll. Considering that one of these you might not want to have, as I just try to highlight it right here. Fortunately, I don't believe the chances of that happening are very high. You're more likely to get somewhere within the middle of all this. Yeah, Saber is at top. And it just kind of goes through the list here. I didn't keep taking every single serving class because I didn't know how to distribute, like, what was it, 13 or 14 different class types on a 0 to 100 distribution. So I only picked like 9, and then I like made altar as like a separate thing, where if you summon a heroic spirit that has altar properties, basically you'll get one of any of these, and there's like a mechanic that I'm gonna try to like write out where basically if shit goes bad, they turn into their altar variant. So watch out for that. So if you ever get like, you know, Cuchulainn and he like, you know, some flip shits out, congratulations. He just turned into Berserker class. Because that's Cuchulainn's altar variant. He's a Berserker when he's normally a Lancer. Fate lore is fun. Let's take a gulp of that. Ooh. That felt nice. I love the rush of caffeine and that sour flavor. How much sugar is in this? That's sodium. There's sugar. 54 grams of sugar. That's a lot. And 370 milligrams of sodium. I don't know why there's sodium in this thing to begin with. Why is there sodium in an energy drink? Whatever. Anyways, I need to like... excuse me. I need to make sure everything's like properly distributed throughout the pages. Okay, yeah, because you notice these lines right here. That's the page separator. Because it's got to be in pages. As for why I call the character points moon points, though, it's because the moon is weird. Because the moon... I guess it's like basically kind of a giant supercomputer. That's what the moon is in Fate, apparently. I don't know why it is like that, but it is. And why am I still at 0 viewers? I usually get like at least 1. Let me... Maybe my OBS is just being retarded. Maybe... No, I actually have 0 viewers. Okay, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's because I forgot to put down tags. Maybe I should put tags down next time I stream. Make it easier for people to, you know, spot me. Then again, this is my first YouTube stream, and will up really any sort of YouTube content I've made in quite a while. So I guess I lost traction on here, but I prefer YouTube since it's got a lot more discoverability. And Twitch has really bad discoverability, and that's the main reason why I wanted to switch to YouTube for the longest time. Okay, I'm just looking at like the points here, and I remembered, oh yeah, there's like different point scales. I feel like if I were to like actually run a system of this, I'd probably go for like 35 for like for the most part. Actually, wait a minute, is that even a good way to scale things? Let me check. See. Well, yeah, it's for the start, so yeah, I feel like I might have to adjust this. I just saw an opportunity to do maximum ship posting here, so I'm just gonna do that really quick. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have any bold. Okay. Probably the most controversial thing I've ever done in a long time. And you know what? I don't care. If you're gonna bitch about it, then you're probably a game journalist. Or should I say game journalist? Anyways, game journalist difficulty, they get 200 because, whoops. Yeah, bam. Yeah, this is your game journalist difficulty. You will have more points to spend than you can use. Think I'm joking? Let's just take a look here really quick. All these right here cap out at 10, and there's 8 of these. Alright, that's 80 points spent. You still have under 20 points left. Each of these costs 1.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that 14 or 15? I lost count. Well, anyways, yeah, you still have over 100 points left. And that's all the points you can spend on all that. Is there anything you can spend on down here? If I remember correctly, where's the magic? Magecraft. Okay, there we are. Oh yeah, yeah. These spells, you don't buy these spells with your moon points. You actually get these through a trying to stretch my brain cells. Give me a second. I did not sleep last night. Sorry, my foot was itching. I had to scratch it. It bothered me. But yes. So these spells are the number of spells you have are, you know, as it says right here, equal to your intelligence. So your intelligence determines how many, you know, spells you can have. I feel like we should probably make that a little bit different. Let's see. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Okay, so if you don't know, so you don't have any points on intelligence, I'd say you should be able to have at least one spell. I think that would make things fair. So yeah, I'd say like 1 plus intelligence. There we go. That works. That way, if you max out your intelligence, congratulations, you have access to every single spell in the entire game. That is here so far. There will most likely be more in the future. I just have to come up with shit. I've been playing a lot of Fate Grand Orders, so I have inspiration, you know, bits of inspiration to look at. I feel like, yeah, because we got, you know, buffs. If we got charm, healing, you got some elemental stuff, and holy is separate because it's its own thing. Because why not? Don't worry about it. Yeah. You got, you know, you got your force move right here. You're just using the force right here, basically. It's like, hey, move shit with the power of your mind. Mind magic. Paralysis, poison, time freezing. But defense. This is just defense in general, so... I mean... This right here can be just used to... I just noticed something. I never specified how much mana each spell consumes. And I should fix that. So I can add some little details here. That was the dog barking. And what the dog doing? Hey guys, what the dog doing? You guys know what the dog's doing? Anyways, Okay, buff attack, we're gonna say that costs 1. But defense, that's also going to cost 1. Charm, I feel like this should cost a little more. It should cost 2. Heal, this is gonna be very important to have, but we don't want it to be too easy to use, so we'll make it 2. Holy, we're gonna have this one cost 1. Manipulate elements, that's also gonna cost 1. Actually, I might want to make that cost 2 now that I think about it, with all the elements you can control. So, we're going to have that be 2. That's not 2. There we go. Move. I feel like this one in particular should cost 0. I feel like that one should cost 0. Paralyze. This is a pretty strong one. So I feel like this one should cost 3. Poison. That one's also going to be pretty nasty. Yeah, I feel like this one should also cost 3. Time freeze. This one's going to be absurdly strong. So we're going to have this one just cost a solid 10. I don't care if you guys are going to bitch about it. It's going to cost 10 because I don't want to be too broken. Which is fine for me to say, because, let's say, and we'll keep in mind that, by default, everybody has a base of 20 mana. So, you can use this twice if you want to. If you have 0 points in your mana stat. And then there's also the skill that gives you an extra additional amount of mana. But that has no effect on the mana stat, as the mana stat will be used for rolls. So if you grab that skill and don't put any points on the mana, yeah, you'll have a lot of mana, but if you need to make mana rolls, that's gonna be difficult. Anyways. Yeah, I need to make some more rules on this here, too, to determine how you roll this kind of stuff. So, yeah. Actually, no, this is a good idea. This is how we're gonna use the mana stat. Okay, yeah, your spells. Okay, hold on, okay, combat. I know I put combat. Sorcery. Oh yeah, no, it's willpower plus intelligence. It's probably renamed it to Magecraft. Because of lore reasons. Okay, I need to explain how these defense rolls work, actually. So, yeah. These 3 up here, these are pretty self-explanatory, but these ones, I feel like these need to be explained. So, yeah, resist. Basically just shrug off the pain. Yeah, you shrug off the pain. You shrug off the pain. You avoid the attack. You deflect. Retaliate. If successful, you only take half damage. And your enemy receives half of the damage you deal. That's not how you spell deal. There we go. And ward, you use magic to block. Oh, Magecraft. You block with the power of Magecraft. Bam. That's good. That is a very good description of these ways to defend yourself. Retaliate is pretty good, but in turn you still take damage. Now, keep in mind, these are all stats for, like, the mage. The mage, because I want the mage to have customizability, and not have them be just some boring character, and most of the combat is determined by your servant, your heroic spirit. So, I want to give, like, a lot more to the mage themselves as well, because, well, they gotta be able to do something, don't they? But on top of that, if you were to have a mage go against a servant, they're not gonna last, because, servants are overpowered. As for what I mean by that, I'm not sure yet, because, well, I've only made, like, the summoning rules, and making heroic spirit rules, because you can make your own heroic spirit if you want to, but, that in particular is going to be pretty different, because imagine everything a mage has with their abilities, but add servant powers to them, like, noble phantasms and whatnot, but also add an extra 0 at the end of everything right here. Like, every stat they have, add an extra 0 at the end. And if it's 0, it's 10. It's just times 10. I'm not joking. Servants are going to be strong. And if you're going to cry about it, then, well, this is probably not a game for you. And it is absolutely not my problem. I'm not going to make a game just for you. I'm making a game that I want to exist. Because I've noticed there's not really any, Fate tabletop RPGs. The closest thing we have to do is Maze the Ascension, since that's what Fate was apparently based off of, which I didn't know until I was about, a good ways into making this. I was talking to my buddy, the Flowering Knight. He's pretty cool. Anyways, where's the combat rules again? Oh crap! Now this is all the way down here. Yeah, 2 attack actions, 1 movement action. Oh, that's an idea for a skill. Extra attack. A, B, C. Okay. There we go. Bam. Yeah, I feel like I'm happy with that one there. That's good. Why do my fingers hurt so much? Oh well. That's so refreshing. Probably should start drinking some actual water, though. Since I haven't really done that in the past couple of days. I've just been drinking soda. Mostly soda. Mostly these spicy ones. These are good. I like these a lot. They're delicious. Because it tastes like a normal Mountain Dew, but it's got, like, a kick of spice behind it. Like, when it reaches the back of your throat, you feel the spice. It's amazing. Okay. Let out that sigh of just, I don't know why. I always sigh a lot. I don't know why I do. I feel like I gotta, like, let something out gradually. Probably because I'm always so stressed all the time for one reason or another. And, I probably should mention this. There's absolutely gonna be, like, a lot of references to the Fate series in general throughout this whole thing. Yeah. Just the whole thing. Okay. I have a problem here. I have to shrink this again. There we go. Yeah, don't mind this. Don't mind this ultra wide Artoria. it's totally fine. It's just a normal occurrence. There's probably a variation of Artoria that's super wide. You know, like wide Putin. Yeah, you got wide Putin. Now we got wide Artoria. Yeah, let's emphasize on that. I'm not sure what I did here. There we go. Awesome. I did a good thing here. It's epic. And yeah, we're just gonna leave. I feel like the combat rules are fine now, or you know, at least the modes of combat in terms of attack and defense, as well as fancy maneuvers here. Which, oh, I did explain these. Okay. There we go. Now it's a bit more separated. I am satisfied with this. This is good. Yeah. If I ever end up having to add more to defense rolls, I'm probably going to have to just get rid of this picture entirely. And I don't want to do that. I like having pictures on every page, because it makes it look flashy and colorful. And who doesn't like pictures? I like fancy pictures. Oh, why do you think I know there's just like one page where like 2/3 of the page, more like 3/4 of the page is just taken up by the absolute beauty that is Joan of Arc here. There's a dog barking outside in the backyard this time. And I need another sip of Monster. Tried to go for a louder sip than that. I didn't do a very good job there. I feel like I need to pop my fingers, but I already popped them not that long ago, so I feel like I make my hands hurt if I keep doing that. Gotta like do something to just like ignore the stiffness of my hands and my neck. I've been feeling really stiff these past couple of days. Probably because I've been like really forcing my body to move a lot. And on top of that, I've been like very unproductive most of my weekend. I'm usually fairly productive on the weekends, like I'm hanging out with the boys and whatnot, but I'm trying to spend Sundays as like my me days. And I feel like today's Monday. I forgot today was Monday. Probably because I didn't go to work today because I had a doctor's appointment. And like almost halfway through my workday. So I just like called in and said, hey, I have a doctor's appointment, and I just didn't go as a result. Man, I hate how just my jaw feels right now. It's frustrating. I gotta ignore it. Pain. Pickle. I feel like I need to add rules on like equipment as well. But at the same time, my Amazon device spying on me. Think I'm joking? Let me just show you right here. I actually have one right by my hand. It's just my Echo Dot. Okay, it didn't hear me. It responds to, not the words Alexa, it responds to Echo. Okay, it didn't hear me, good. I would have been a little bit spooked if it did. It's like, because I'm trying to, like, say it in a soft tone. If I say it in a soft tone, it doesn't hear me. I have to say it in, like, a very, like, pronounced voice. Here's an example. Echo. Yeah, it activated right there. It's a curtain blowing around. Yeah, I got this curtain. Yeah, I'm gonna blind my viewers. Blind. Yeah. And now I look not so pasty. Let me just turn the light back up. Yeah, it's got a little ring light built on it. You gotta like tap the webcam to make it work. I feel like I should put on some music. I don't want to get copyright struck either. Should I put on music? I mean, it'll be on the screen right here. I feel like it should be fine, right? I'm not sure. Should I? I mean, I got Spotify. Like, right here. What the dog doing? Nah, I don't think I need music. If I need to occupy my mind. I feel like I get distracted by the music, actually. So I'm just not going to do that. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, the other webcam's like right there. For my model, right there. It's not tracking with this webcam at all. And I'm gonna rub my eyes. I'm gonna pop my back real quick. Oh, that was a good pop in my back. I feel like $100 after that. Ah, it is glorious. It is so wonderful. I forgot to do the ping, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't do any pinging on my my stream. This probably was nobody here. Unless nobody's really awake for the stream. It's also Monday. I'm pretty sure everybody's probably at work right now. Let me actually like double check some stuff. Maybe. Oh, I'll worry about that one later. I got Scott Studios doing some shit right here. Okay, I gotta see this post by Scott Studios. What's this about? Oh, it's one of the songs. Alright, hold on. When is Salt and Sacrifice release again? I can't remember. One thing I really am upset about on that game is that it's like an Epic Launcher exclusive. I wanted it on Steam, but it's not on Steam. I'm pretty sure it'll be on Steam after like a year. Maybe. I don't know. I hope. At that point, I'm like, you know, sipping some copium. Anyways, where's my Epic Games Launcher? Excuse me. The carbonation, it came up from my bowels. The bowels of my stomach. My stomach. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna let Epic do its thing really quick. Yeah, it's gonna do that. I hope it remembers my login this time. Well, let's leave that there. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can do more around this thing. Oh, yeah, the internet stability just kind of went haywire there. I'm just gonna close this. I'll worry about that later. Yeah, I want my stream stability back. I want to be stable. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Man, I'm on Wi-Fi right now, and this is surprisingly stable. I was not expecting that. I guess I won't need a wire connection. Just get a better Wi-Fi adapter, concerned the one I have is just a cheap one I got off Amazon. It's a piece of crap. Because it's one of the Amazon special recommended. It's super good. It's great for you. It's good on the wallet and it's good for your devices. And then I buy it and it's like, man, this thing sucks. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's kind of crappy. There's a little sun in my eye right here. So I'm just messing with my gorgeous eyelashes. I don't think the webcam can really pick up how my eyelashes look, but I got some like slightly elongated eyelashes for a man. I got pretty boy eyelashes. It's just hard to notice because my face doesn't look very pretty. It looks handsome. I have a handsome face, not a pretty face. I'm like Moist Critical. I am an absolute like gorgeous being. The craft just sculpted by the angels. And my wrist is starting to hurt. Oh no. Oh man, with stiffness, I'm feeling so stiff. I should probably take like a hot bath later. That might help. Soak my body in the warm water. I know I showered this morning, so it's not a stinky thing. Because I noticed sometimes if you're stinky, your body starts getting like really stiff and sore for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a thing I noticed. I'm pretty sure it's a real thing. If it's not a real thing, correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm convinced it is. Smell the stinky makes you pain. Gives you pain. I hear rumbling downstairs. Probably the dogs. No, it sounds like a big pair of subwoofers. I forgot they actually had those down there. My landlord, yeah, my landlord's cool. We buddies. We used to work at the same job at a cheese factory. I had a spell ID earlier, but I forgot what it was because I got so caught up in talking. Damn. Oh well, I guess I'll worry about that later. I guess I'll try, you know, slapping out some ideas for servant rules. Yeah. So for the most part, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna copy paste this right here. This whole thing right here. Yeah. I know it's a bit, you know, scummy, and it sounds lazy, but trust me, this is a good idea. There we go. Okay, so time to. Yeah, I'll have to add an image between these two pages here, depending on how this stretches out. So, alright, rules on servant stats. A heroic spirit's attributes, yes. Okay, of course I spelled fashion wrong. I don't know how to spell. Yeah, similar fashion to a mage's stats. Mage's attributes, but the numbers are multiplied by 10. Multiplied by 10. Now, I'm going to have to give servants a specific cost amount since there are going to be pre-made servants. Like, you know, you got your King Arthur, you got your Lancelot, you got your Cuchulainn, you got Astolfo and Mordred, but they're all going to have set stat amounts, so I feel like it'd be fair if, you know, custom-made heroic spirits are done the same way, but you can actually distribute their points. Okay. And oh, I have an idea. Let me just open a new window right here. Fate summoning circle. Is that the... I was supposed to say something wrong? Okay, I can't seem to spell anything right anymore. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's... Oh, wait, there's more than one kind. I forgot. Yeah, they're all different. I forgot about that. Alright, I'll just put an S at the end. Oh, I like this. That is literally just a meme right there. Oh no, let me just open this image in a new tab. Oh, I gotta zoom out. Ooh. Okay, I feel like this is close enough. I'm just, yeah, this... Someone literally, like, took their fake Grand Order, mobiles and, like, put cards of, like, the servants they want in the circle. And attempts to increase it as, like, a hope to increase their luck. Honestly, I like that. That's funny. I like that a lot. Why is it only times 10 summon? Must be a really old picture. Like, that gives me the impression that that's probably really old. Yeah, I feel like, for... No, that one's not transparent. I think this will do. Ah, it's Pinterest, though. It's low quality. Oh. No, I don't want to save the image. That's not what I'm trying to do. Open image, a new tab. No, I think that's fine, actually. Bam. It's too big. Okay, just make sure that always stays in the center. There we go. Ah, it's got that great background. You gotta be joking. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. This bothers me more than it has the right to be. Why is it bothering me so much? This triggers me. I don't like it. Ooh, that looks like some lore bullshit I do not want to delve into just yet. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Hold on, did I ever specify that you need an artifact of that relates to a rogue spirit? I'll worry about that one later, actually. I'll just, make this... Stretch it the wrong way. There we go. That is lovely. Or about as lovely as I can get it. Now to get on to these rules here. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. I'm wondering if you guys can even read what's on the screen. Last I checked, the stream itself was like in 720p. And I'm like looking at... You know, actually, I'll just look at the stream itself really quick. Maybe... Because I have like a pseudo preview right here. I'm going to look at like the actual thing. Can I read it on my phone? Oh yeah, I can read. That's fine. I don't have to worry about that. That is actually pretty good. Let's clear up those notifications. And Simp the monster. That didn't look like a sip, but I can guarantee you that was like a medium-sized sip of Monster right there. It was indeed a medium-sized sip. And there was something in my eye. It's my eyelash. Yeah! Oh, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna come down here really quick and talk to you. Yeah. Okay, so the landlords, they are making pork roast, and well, of course, we share food in this house. I call them landlords, but it's more like I'm friends with them. I'm just renting out a room from them with a monthly rent, and then eventually they're gonna be like trying to moving out, and I'm basically gonna be like renting the house from them, like actually renting the house, not a room. But I'm happy with this room for now, because this is a big ass room. It was way bigger than my tiny ass room I had at my mom's house. It's like, oh, I'd say almost 4 times bigger than my old room. And because of that, I actually have space to put all my posters up. As you can just see, this wall. I have more posters over here as well, like behind the webcam. You know what? I'll just turn the webcam. Yeah, you got my Berserk poster. You got Kill la Kill. Got a little bit more Kill la Kill if I can get the shot. Yeah, right there in the Artoria figure. Saber altar. Now the camera has to refocus itself. There we go. Yeah, the reason why servants are gonna be like this right here because servants are overpowered as fuck. And now we are gonna start typing out something else. What is it gonna be? I'm trying to figure that out. I feel like I should get the Noble Phantasms later. And I feel like I should just leave this for now. I'll get back to that at another time when I have a better idea of what to do. Okay. Why is there such a huge space between these two? Well, that's weird. I don't know why that's there, but it's bothering me. Well, how do I fix this? I want to know how to fix this. This is actually bothering me right now. Hold on. Oh, that's why. My caps. Tab. There we go. I fixed it. This no longer bothers me. That is good. The problem is solved, everybody. Is that happening anywhere else in the document? I hope not. If it is happening in other parts of the document, I will be super upset that I never noticed it in the first place, and this would probably save me a lot of space in different parts of the article. And it is nowhere else. Okay, that was just a one-time thing that I never noticed until now, because that was there for months. Not months, it was almost a month. It was actually a whole month that was left alone. And I'm not upset at myself that I ignored that for a whole month. Oh yeah, dice rolling. Rolling the dice rules. Yeah, I already made those. That's. I feel like I should put this higher up, actually. I'm just gonna copy. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that's good right there. I guess just have this whole page right here just explaining all this shit. Excuse me. Okay. I think that's good. I think this any bigger, actually. Nope. That is unfortunate. Servant skills. Yeah, that's an important thing. Servant skills. They have unique skills that are not a noble phantasm, so we'll do that. You know, I think the craziest thing about this whole system I'm making right here is because of how the Nowverse works in Fate, this would technically be canon. This could technically be canon because of how the Nowverse works, because the Fate timeline is just a horrifically convoluted mess. Okay. So, I feel like the skills are going to be similar to these here, but they're gonna need some modifications because, well, I'm pretty sure a plus 10 to everything here. Yeah. I hear the horror movie downstairs. Yeah, for now, yeah, I'm just gonna, again, copy some stuff and paste some stuff because, okay. Servants. Okay, heroic spirits, yes. I forgot to make it bold. in out of combat. Yeah. I feel like I should make the skill part bold. I forgot to make that bold. Okay. I feel like that's a pretty good definition of how it works for now, and I'm going to have to make another spacer here. Damn. Okay, hold on. There was that picture of Jean I had earlier that is no longer in my clipboard, so... Is there a clipboard option? Nope. There is not. Okay, okay, Jean. Oh, that one's better, actually. I like that one a lot more. And let me just copy this image. See how it looks here. It's too big, of course. Now, just... Maybe we should get a wider image. That is a low-res quality image I'm seeing right here. I hope I find a decent quality one. What about this one? Nice. Yeah, this is a good one, actually. I like this one a lot more. Hey, it fits. In fact, it's not big enough. Alright. Okay, where's the alignment part? Never mind. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna... There. That is perfect. It looks beautiful. I'm just gonna close that tab. Take a sip. Someone spilled on my face there. And my face is gonna be a little bit sticky later unless I wipe it off with a wet rag, but I don't feel like doing that. I'm gonna let my face be sticky and I'll wash it later. Okay, yes. Yeah, now we gotta modify these skills. Like, definitely gotta add some extras as well. What can I call this one? Beastmaster. Alright. Okay, has an animal companion of sorts. Has a companion. Has a companion, usually in the form of an animal, like A horse. Or bird. The animal's properties. I don't feel like capitalizing those for now. I'll worry about that later. Historical wisdom. That's what I'll call this one. Times 10, I guess. Yeah, cardio. Instead, we're gonna call this... Tempest, yeah. Okay, and composite spellcasting. And what should we call this one, actually? Not really sure on that one. Extra tech, we're gonna leave that one alone. That one's fine as it is. Homosexual, that's also fine. Magecraft affinity, I feel like I'll change that one too. Martial training, that one will change. Martial arts, I think that one should change as well. In terms of, like, the name, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all this. As for the bonus dice on some of the martial arts and whatnot, that's definitely going to be like a different amount of dice. Maybe just an inherent bonus overall, I don't know. Oh shit, I just realized something. Maybe it should be times 2 instead of times 10, because that means you would need 10 times the dice. Because remember, this is a dice pool system. Oh man. Yeah, let's just multiplied by... Actually, no, put emphasis on their power. 3. Multiply everything by 3. This a 5. Make this a 5. And we'll make this a 30. Man. I was about to make it 30, but then I realized that's too much. 15's good. I have to make this shorter now. There we go. Yeah. I feel like gas affinity works. Extra attack, homosexual, magecraft affinity. Yeah, this one I feel like this. Magecraft Mastery. And as for this, we're gonna say this is a 3d8 bonus. Because we're multiplying things by 3. Yeah, I feel like I made a mistake when I said multiply things by 10. That was not a good idea. It was sounded like a good idea at the time, but now that I look back on it, yeah, no, that was not a good idea. That was a terrible idea. And now, let's see, there we go. And we're going to make this an additional plus 30. Yeah, there we go. Martial arts. Yeah. I'm not sure what I call this one, actually. I never really thought too much on that. Should probably think a bit more on things like this. Took like a sip and a half there. Yeah. Oh man, my nose is getting stuffy, dang it. Where is he? Okay. I got that out of my system. It's time to think. Oh, a different one. Martial training. Weapon mastery. Yeah, weapon mastery. Yeah, there we go. Mastery. I'm gonna call this one sharpshooter. No! Okay. There we go. Crisis averted. Oh my god. Sorry, I was going a little bit mental right there. I am special, man. I'm really not sure what to call martial arts. I think I should just leave it alone. How did I skip the S a second time in a row? Cult knowledge. And we're just gonna call this one cultist. Cultist insight. There we go. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna make this 5 because heroic spirits are strong. Okay. Those are pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with these here. And to celebrate, I'm going to sip this. Nice. Okay, so if I look at skills, this is good for now. I feel like I did a pretty good job there. And now I'm gonna add a Quantifall center alignment. And next one, shit, I might actually have to focus on Noble Phantasms now. Oh, there's surprisingly a whole lot less heroic spirits. Actually, no, there would need to be their history if you're gonna make one, but in that case, well, just make something. Just make shit up. Like literally, just make shit up. At that point, the DM should not care, as long as it's like something. Yeah, let's see, we got. I gotta focus on magic too. I feel like a caster servant should have access to just every spell, and then some. I feel like it'd be appropriate. Not to mention that because the inflated numbers, their intelligence that would allow them to have all and then some anyways, so. And if it's not a caster or servant, and then, yeah, they would have to like use their intelligence for that. Including berserkers. Berserkers have spells too, because there are berserkers that use magic. I forgot their name, but it's the one that wears like the American flag bikini in Fate Grand Order. That is a berserker class that uses magic. So yeah, any class here can use magic. Doesn't matter. I'm just doing some edits. Whoops. Right, I think that's good. Okay. Okay. Spells. Pretty obvious what we're gonna add in here. So yeah, we're just gonna copy and paste the crap out of this one. But of course, we're probably gonna have to add some extras. Paste. Bam. Yeah. Okay. I thought I screwed something up for a second there. Everything's fine. Everything is absolutely fine. Do not worry. Okay. Oh, I thought I did bold. Okay. Heroic spirits. Oh yeah. To perform Magecraft. Yeah. Magecraft. It's different from magic. Alright, that's down. I feel like I should probably pull up a picture for right here. But then again, I'm probably going to be adding more skills for this later. In fact, I'm going to be adding more skills for everything later. So I feel like I'm just adding these pictures here for no reason. And I should not be doing this in advance. I should be doing that later. But at the same time, I want a pretty picture to look at. I mean, look at those breasts. You see that booba right there? That's a nice booba. Look at that thigh. A thigh high. I don't know what I'm doing here. In the end, let me just scroll up. Mordred best girl. I don't care. Fight me. She is tomboy. Tomboy, our ultimate straight man choice. It sounds weird for me to say, considering that I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that I have an interest in the feminine-looking pink thing known as Astolfo, one of the 12 paladins of Charlemagne. Well, why do I like Astolfo? Astolfo's cute as fuck, dude. You cannot argue me with me on that one. As gay as it is, Astolfo is freaking cute as hell. You cannot argue with me there. They are cute. We know this is cute. Mordred. Mordred's cuter, even. She's blonde. That beats pink hair any day. She's a tomboy, too. So that's a pretty good one in my book. If it is a tomboy, I will massively simp for it 7 ways till Sunday. And then some. What was it doing again? I forgot. I knew my monster. I don't feel any different. Anywho. Trying to make my brain work right now. Okay, so I feel like non-caster servants should have to spend some amount of MP Yeah, fuck it. They'll just use their intelligence. No, but then they have access to every spell. I'm hitting a wall right here. I gotta really think about this one. Well, one thing I do know for certain. 3. 3. 6. Yeah, this is gonna be your smite. 3. So for this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait, I don't have to change this at all. They have enough bonuses from this. Bam. What's roll endurance? Heroic spirits? 6. It's gonna be 6. Because it's powerful. Because this is so overpowered, we're gonna have to make this cost a lot more for heroic spirits, just to make things a bit more balanced. Just a little bit, just enough to where it works. Okay, that's part of a separate thing right there. Now, I'm kind of looking at this particular spell casting type right here, and I realize, what if you try to use Time Freeze as a buff type spell on a sword? And I feel like this will work better if I made this attack bonus and defense bonus. Starting to realize just how wacky the Magecraft system is in here. It's starting to look really wacky. Like, that just occurred to me, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, imagine putting the move spell as like a buff on like an axe. How would that work? And you know what? Knowing Fate, don't worry about it, okay? The only reason you need to worry about it is if you're the dungeon master, and I'm the person making this game. It could be whatever the hell you want at this point, honestly. Like, I don't give a shit. You use a spell that would not normally work in a specific way. At that point, it can do whatever the fuck you want within, you know, reasonable, like, ideas. Like, I feel like if you were to put, you know, the move spell on a weapon, I feel like what would happen is, like, as a buff. Well, I think what should happen is that, like, it increases the chance of, like, an enemy flying back. Like a launch attack. Which, I don't think I put any rules on that kind of combat. Let me... Yeah, I should probably fix that really quick. At that point, I am going to have to get rid of this. So, copy. Delete. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna... Bold. Launch. Okay. Okay. 1? No. 2d8 plus strength. And just strength. I can't spell anything right today, can I? D8. Effect. If successful, target is sent back a number of spaces equal to how much higher the number more greater successful made against the target, made against the target's defense. Okay, I think that explains it pretty well. And now I'm just gonna put a couple of spaces here. There we go. There we go. Combat looks great. I'm probably gonna have to add some more combat rules to fill in the empty space. But for now, I think the combat rules are pretty good. Speaking of combat rules, gotta make combat rules for the servants too, because their combat's gonna be slightly different. When I mean they're slightly different, I just mean they're bigger numbers. In which case, I should have done that before the Magecraft. Yeah, no, I'm stupid. I should have. Okay, just make this 11. To the side. Paste. Awesome. That looks lovely. It is beautiful. Just paste that here. No. Oh no, I realized something. I did not put down this Artoria picture. I'm gonna have to find it now. Okay, just give me a minute. I want this back. Okay, King Artoria. Okay. What's the one where it's raining? If I don't find it, then I might just find a better one, because all that tends to happen. Is this high quality? It is. You know, I think I'll use this image. This one's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, alignment, where is that? There it is. Okay, I think that's wide enough. Yeah, it still looks normal by these proportions. Yeah, he's got like, you got Saber, Saber Lily, Ultra Saber, and I can't tell which Saber that is. Oh, my pop filter! Oh, I bumped it. Why did I bump the pop filter? Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna make this back to 11. Put this back here, tab. Provoke Spirit. Have slightly different rules on how combat applies to them. How combat applies to them. I'll help you. Okay. I feel like that works right there. Aggressive, yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't feel like... I was about to sneeze. It was right at the tip of my nose. And I didn't sneeze. I'm not very upset. It felt like it was going to be a very satisfying sneeze, and it didn't happen. I'm now angry over this. I'm going to drink a Monster. What time is it? It's not even 4 o'clock yet. Anyways, servants, yeah, they're going to get a pretty hefty bonus of, oh, you know, plus 3. Just all across the board here. I don't expect this to be balanced in anyway after all this. I feel like it'd be better for this to be a 40 instead of a 68. And I'll make this a 5. Don't want to add too many dice. I feel like this should not be... are notably higher. To compensate for... the difference in skill levels. Okay. Okay. Well, at least I'm getting progress throughout this whole thing. That is one thing that puts my mind at comfort and ease. I'm getting progress. Progress is always an important thing. Whether it's good progress or not, I don't really know. I'll find out in the future. If this seems like a convoluted mess to most of you here, don't mind me, I'm just scratching my balls. It kind of looks like I'm jerking around. No, my balls are just itchy. I'm just trying to scratch it through my jeans because I'm wearing some jeans. And, well, it's kind of hard to scratch your own testicles through a pair of jeans. Let's be real here. Especially when your gigantic thighs are trapping your marbles. Okay. The itch is gone. I have successfully scratched my balls. And now my eye is bothering me. Fortunately, I was only using my left hand to scratch. That would have been kind of gross if I scratched my left hand and rubbed my other left hand. That sounded kind of weird out of context right there. I'm not going to say that ever again. If I ever say that again, somebody please smack me. Alright. Let's see. Dexterity, perception. Oh. I skipped this one. Combat actions, yeah. They have 2 attack actions and 1 movement action. I feel like extra attack for experience should give them 2 extra attacks. Two extra attack actions during their turn. Ooh. Oh, good thing it's gonna be dinner in an hour. Well, more like an hour and 15 minutes, but yeah, whatever. Let's see. I feel like it'd be nice if Heroic Spirit can combine. I'm just gonna throw this in here. 4 spells. Cause fuck you. And everything in front of you. Oh. That should be 3. And that should be 3. That should also be 3. And I think... Oh! Nope, I forgot that one. There's also an additional 2d8. All knowledge of their own history. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, okay, that's appropriate. I think that works. I feel like the Pure Luck one's fine as it is now. Yeah. think about it. I don't think I've eaten anything today. And that's not good. Wow. It's probably why I'm so tired. I haven't had any food hardly. Dinner's an hour. I think I'll be fine for an hour. But I feel like I should make a sandwich so I can, like, you know, hold off for that remaining time. But at the same time, I don't know. I'll worry about it another time. Alright, Magecraft, that for gore. Yes! I just realized I never made any rules on damage rolls. I think that's a problem. Okay, so yeah, Heroic Spirit can cap out at 45 health right there. I haven't made any rolls on what the endurance here does. I do have an idea of what it's gonna be, at the very least, like a concept. But as for like the actual written rules, I've not done anything on that. You know what? I'm gonna get up and stretch a little bit. Take off my jacket. Why does it smell like cat pee over here? Is that one of the cats pissing here? I hope not. Yeah, you just got a good shot on my legs right there. I feel good. And just something in my eye again. Gosh dang, I hit my eyelashes so much. My phone is buzzing. What for? Oh. I thought I saw something that caught my interest, and I lost interest when I saw that it was nothing I was interested in. So I'm just gonna ignore it. This I'm interested in though, but I'm gonna ignore that for now because I have priorities. Yeah, it's empty. I'm just gonna set this here for now, and I'll throw some trash can when I get up. Now to crack this puppy open. Just missed. Oh, that one kicked harder than usual. Oh, that was delicious. I'll have another sip. Oh, that one was not as hard. I think it's because it's probably because I just opened it. Like, that sip was just like right in the face. Like, oh man, I feel like I got punched in the nose right there. But that was amazing. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, and my nose is running a little bit. It's making my nose itchy. Alright. Oh, man, I love spicy. Oh, it's so good. Sweet and spicy. It's got that citrusy flavor. God damn it, I'm addicted to citrus. Alright, anyways. Not my worst. Starting to do those cracklies again. Okay, servant skills in Fate RPG. Yeah, it's already golden. I hope it's golden. Okay, heroic spirits also have a noble phantasm. Power known as Phantasm. Apparently I just learned how to open a new window. Okay, I think that works. That is a good way. Skip the letter. That is a good way to describe a noble phantasm. And I'll get on noble phantasm rules a little bit later. That's not important right now. What is important is I need another picture to separate these. And I'm gonna find... I think I use Lancelot for this next one. Sir Lancelot. Fate. Yeah. It's kind of a cool picture. Not that one. I think that'd be a good example right there. And this is also not a good example. Okay. There is that's a good one. If it'll load. I know you'll load, come on. Any day now. You know what? I think the image of Lancelot right here on the jet, just saying woo, like with excitement, I think that's like a good image right there. I prefer not having the subtitles, but at the same time, it adds character. Yeah, look at that. He looks so happy. I feel like I'm butchering the quality image right here, doing this. Alright, I think that's good. What do you guys think? I don't think there's any viewers right now, so I'm just gonna say, when the VOD's out, just like put down in the comments, hey, does this look any good? I think it looks great, personally. Nothing's behind me. There are no ghosts. There are no ghosts. Stay home. The only ghost in this stream is the ghosts inside my closet. So that means I lied. There actually is a ghost, but it's a friendly ghost. It's Casper. You guys know Casper the Friendly Ghost, you know, the classic cartoon of Casper the Friendly Ghost. Yeah, it's Casper. Who doesn't love Casper? Oh. Oh man, why is this one? This one's like extra spicy for some reason. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Spicy, brother. Jeez, it's like burning inside my nostrils. Like, I'm tempted to scratch, but I shouldn't. I'd probably get myself a nosebleed if I did that. Because my nasal cavities are like thin. I have thin nasal cavities. Service bells, yes. Do I have hand sanitizer? I don't. I think the spells are good for now. $24. Center. Alright. I think we're clear to go with everything else here. Let me just double check. Okay. I fucking see. I had like this epic moment. It got ruined by the fact that it didn't bold. Okay. Break that down to 11. No more bold. And gotta realign that to the left. Tab. Enter. Actually, I don't need that right there. Alright. Now, time to write the rules on a noble phantasm. Okay, I gotta slap some words down. And those words are going to be... Okay, that's a pretty good start right there. That's pretty solid. Now, Okay. And a large assortment. Rarely, very rarely being the same. To another servants. There we go. Nice. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Alright, so as for how they're going to be used, they can be used in pretty creative ways, honestly. But I guess it would be a good idea to, like, put on, like, some guidelines on, like, how they operate. So, of course, we're probably going to have, like, you know, okay, let me just... Okay. Sorry, I just had a retard moment there. Okay. There. I'm happy with that. Okay, so of course we're going to have release Noble Phantasm. Release. I'll write more on that later. Okay, we got release, we got passive. Because, well, Lancelot's passive. There's release, there's passive. Active. I feel like there should be, like, a solid clarification between passive and active. Well, you know, release and active. So, release is so you gotta charge it up and use it. Active, you can use it at any time, but you gotta, like, manually do it. And passive, it happens on its own. I guess a good example of, like, a release Noble Phantasm would be the Excalibur that you would see in, like, you know, it would function in the same way as it would in, like, you know, Fake Render, where you gotta, like, build up your Noble Phantasm charge. As for, like, you know, Lancelot's passive, anything he touches that he sees a weapon, he can absolutely use as a Noble Phantasm weapon. As it's, like, an A+ tier Noble Phantasm, and it turns anything he touches into a D class Noble Phantasm of its own that he can use. As for active, I know there are examples out there, but I can't really think of any right now. I guess Fate Apocrypha. In Fate Apocrypha, there's the guy that makes the golems. He just kind of makes them with his Noble Phantasm, doesn't he? I think that's how his worked. I'd have to look it up. But I think it's like a good example of how that would work. Like you just do it. It's your power that you use. It's your one-trick pony ability. Which is kind of funny for a caster to use, since casters have access to a lot of stuff. But let's dial back a bit. Okay, release. One very powerful attack that destroys nearly everything. That destroys nearly everything, and this Noble Phantasm must be charged for I'd say maybe 1 or 2 rounds they would have to charge up in combat. And to make it not too overpowered, let's say if the servant gets hit, they have to spend an extra round charging it up, because they have to focus on that. So I'd say 1 round in combat. If the servant is to take any damage while charging, they must spend an extra round charging their noble phantasm. Their noble phantasm release. Passive. Ignore. Oh wait, that's supposed to be Anne. I am retarded. I think I swallowed that one too quickly. I'll be okay. Like once every other week. Ignore what I mumbled there. That's just me talking to myself about something that happened earlier today. I tend to mumble things I've said in the past. It's kind of weird that I'm doing it now. I usually don't. When I mumble to myself, it's usually because I'm like alone and I feel alone. Oh, I guess I'm alone right now since there's nobody in the stream. There's like nobody watching. Honestly, like I expected there to be like at least someone. So I'm kind of confused if there's nobody. How long have I been streaming? Almost a little over 2 hours. All right. My head is itchy. I must scratch the itch. Okay. And oh, yeah, it feels good. Yeah. Okay. Passive. Any Noble Phantasm. Oh! Yeah, the rules on Noble Phantasms are going to be pretty loose because I don't want to limit it. It'd be really boring if I did. You know, just kind of defeat the purpose of having creativity with creating your own servant if you choose to. I still gotta come up with a pretty good guideline on, like, what exactly would I do for the, like, cost amount for a servant. And now that I think about it, I think I have a pretty good in how to handle that. I'll say it now, out loud, to help myself remember a little bit better. We're gonna, you know, introduce tiers of heroic spirits and servants. So we're kind of, you know, directly referencing Vagrant over here. I'm just gonna say they rank it from like 1 star to 5 star, mostly for the reference. And the different star tier they are determines how much MP they have for their build. I feel like that's a good idea, and I feel like that's like a pretty easy, you know, D100 rule. You know, 20 distribution. It's a pretty even distribution. That's easy. I can do that. Yeah, I think I like that idea. That makes things a lot easier. Now, that would probably cause some problems. Like, I do see the big problem that could cause between players. Because then, what if somebody rolls a 1 star and another person rolls a 5 star? That 1 star is going to feel like shit all the time because the 5 star is way stronger than them. That is one thing that popped in my mind as I thought that. So I'm gonna have to like do some polishing on that one. I think maybe the difference between the stars should not be a great difference. It should probably be like a small difference. And as a result, they'll all be powerful in their own unique way. Again, that was just an on-the-spot concept. So I'll have to think more on that one later. For now, I'm just going to have to write down the Noble Phantasm stuff. It's always active. And this is why a passive will still be pretty good. Because, so it's gotta be strong. It's gotta be strong, otherwise you don't want it. So it's gotta be strong, and on top of that, because it's strong, it needs something to, you know, make it not be overpowered. I feel like I should put, like, you know, mana costs on these Noble Phantasms, because they use a lot of mana. That is a confirmed thing. Noble Phantasms use a shit ton of mana. So I feel like I should write down here on release that maybe it should consume, like, half of the servant's maximum mana. Yes. Oh, sure. I would love to eat. Alright, well, I guess that's a good stopping point for the stream. I will stop everything here, and I'm going to go eat some dinner. I'll see you all guys the next time. For those who watch the VOD, thank you. Tell me in the comments your thoughts on this whole